understand processing emotions
Yeah.
because it allows you to gain clarity. It allows you to see both sides, and it allows you to approach the issue like with a clear head,
Yes.
without all the BS around it. Like, it's recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi guys, and welcome to yet another video. As you guys can see, today we're doing a sit-down video.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. How are you, babe? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good and busy. You?
I'm good too. I'm so excited that we're doing this video today, you guys. We're doing a little marriage update. I think this is gonna be the first video that we've ever done about our marriage, I guess. Right?
Yeah, like solely on our marriage.
Yeah.
Because we're almost hitting 10 years now, so.
Baby, not 10 years.
Is it not 10 years?
She's not married.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, fine.
I think this is like going to our 3rd year married.
We'll go to our 3rd year next year.
Next year.
But traditionally, it's longer.
It's been longer.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So we're doing a sit-down video for you guys. We haven't done this in a while. You guys know that we've been doing a lot of vlogs. Well, I've been doing a lot of vlogs. But yeah, we thought it would be a cool idea to just sit down and chat with you guys.
So we're gonna jump into it. We asked on Instagram, well, Tabang asked on Instagram for some questions, and we got a few questions, and we worked some topics out around that. Are you guys genuinely happy?
Yeah. So I think that's a good start.
Yeah. Genuinely happy.
Are you happy?
Absolutely. Every single day. Yeah. Of course I'm
Okay.
happy. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was expecting in more detail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like what?
Maybe it's that simple.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's been an amazing ride. It's been everything I hoped it would be, and more.
Yeah. Oh, cute. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm genuine. What is the word? I feel like I can't say that word. Genuinely happy. I'm genuinely happy. Like again, I think we decided to do this video because marriage is like a real thing, and we have ups and downs, and we're not perfect, and everything is just it does this, right?
Yeah.
But like our overall marriage, I'm genuine. I'm happy. I'm like the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're constantly growing. We're constantly learning new things because you're not going to be the same person you started out being, and you can expect that for your partner as well. Yeah, you change as you go. We're not the same people every 5 years or every year even. I know. Yeah, we grow in our own rights. We pick up new things as we go through life.
Yeah.
So.
And that's a conversation that we had literally like a few days ago about like how we are growing as individuals, and I think that goes into the next part is that like how do we find our individuality within our marriage. And it's a conversation that we had about like how we are changing, and specifically for me, how I'm not the same person I was in the beginning of our marriage. I mean, even in the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah.
I'm just not the same person, and yeah, it's just crazy. How do you feel like we're navigating through that?
I mean, it's life. You only get to live life once, and marriage. This is our first marriage, so I think we're doing extremely well because we have the best intention for each other.
Yeah.
Right, but individually, I feel like, individually we will go our own ways because we came into this relationship as individuals with our own values and our own beliefs, and we still respect that about each other. That's a really important thing. We don't try to change each other. If change needs to happen, that is growth in my eyes. So yeah, individuality, I think we're doing pretty well in becoming ourselves. Yeah.
I feel that too. I feel like in the beginning it was about like I needed Jared's approval. We spoke about it. I was literally a choose me type of person, and like as I'm healing, as I'm growing, and as I'm realizing certain things, and just choosing myself in my healing and loving myself, truly loving myself. I've just learned so much about it. It's just crazy how I was just that type of person, and I guess words speaking about it, saying that God puts us in certain situations, and we are the way we are. But I think through the journey, we learn, and I've learned that I was a pick me. And the more that I choose myself within our marriage, it's just, it's like growing. It's like, not to say that I don't want you to pick me anymore, or I don't want Jared's approval with certain things, or I don't need that from him. But I feel like because I'm growing spiritually with God, I'm choosing myself a lot more.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see somebody grow, especially into themselves. Like I'm very big on being myself, and I really don't care how other people view that. In a way, like I like my individuality is who I am, and I stand on that, and I try and improve that in every right. I think we're becoming like the best versions of ourselves. Like, yes, you may be more emotional, but not to a point where like emotion, like being too emotional can become problematic in a way, and being like dead inside is also a problem. So I'm learning from her, and she's learning from me, type of thing.
Because Jared is confident, guys. Like, that's the one thing that I can say that I'm learning from. Baby, in terms of like being confident in yourself, you know what I'm saying, and not necessarily needing validation from anyone else. Because I know for myself, like I always wanted that validation from you, and that was the difference. It's like, okay, like I need this validation, and like you kind of like okay with not having that validation, and I felt like, okay, there's that imbalance in a way. Wanting that validation from within, it's different.
Yeah, you sort of close the gap of you wanting the validation from somebody else.
Yes.
Because now I'm understanding why that need exists. So I'm also giving, and you're like also giving yourself, and in that way it just we just get better. You feel better. Yeah.
And spirituality.
Oh man, God is good, bro. Like all the time. God has been so good, and I'm just so grateful to be alive and in the space that I'm in, with the people I have around me. That's like on my prayer every day. I'm just filled with joy, and times are hard. Times it's probably one of like the roughest points in like individually speaking in my life, but I know when there's like great adversity, something beautiful is about to happen, and that's what I've learned over this time, and I think that our spirituality, because we're on the same page about it, we get to do that together. We get to build ourselves spiritually together, and it's amazing to have somebody to be open and vulnerable in that in like our spirituality with.
Yeah, and we're getting stronger through that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like our relationship now is so spiritual, and we're digging deep into that side of things much more than we ever did before. And it's only making us stronger. And I asked you guys on Instagram, the baby conversation came up.
The baby
question, sorry.
Came up. It always comes up. It's
when are we having babies? Are we ready to have a baby?
There's two people asked.
Yeah. Do you wanna answer that?
Yeah. So when my answer is the same always, and it's when the resources are there to have a baby.
Yeah.
And when the bank account says yes. And of course God knows how we move. God knows us better than anyone, and God's timing will eventually prevail over our own plans as well. But we've learned to step in line with what God has for us, and I think God is pushing us to that direction, because being financially prepared for a child is is everything. And you know how they say, like, even though you don't see it, babies and kids sort of absorb the stress that their parents go through. And like going through financial stress is hectic. It's a lot. So I feel when that happens, when we move to the next level in that regard, I think that's when it will be when it will be best. But emotionally, I've experienced a lot of growth from not liking babies to now. I actually, there's something inside of me.
Being more open.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I can see myself doing this. I can see myself having a baby and loving the baby because I couldn't see that before. And now I understand. Emotionally, I'm there. So I'm just working towards the next thing. Yeah.
I agree. Financially is such a like big thing because obviously we can feel like we're ready, but we don't want to bring a baby to struggle. Not to necessarily struggle, but to not be able to give them what they need and what they deserve to thrive. We just want to make sure that we are prepared financially.
To give
because
them.
Emotionally, I feel like you can never be prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? But you just want to make sure that one aspect is good.
Yeah, you can get stronger emotionally, but financially also, I believe strongly in letting them decide what they want to do. Obviously, with guidance, you know, letting them try different things. And we have big dreams. Like our dreams are if I had to, it would be 2 hours of me telling you my dreams. But together we also have a huge dream, and I want our kids also to feel that way, if not more. How do we deal with the small arguments that we have? We talk. Simply put, we sit down and
we can talk for hours, you guys.
We talk for long.
We can talk for long. And I think maybe the difference is in the moment. For example, if I'm upset, right, I kind of need that time to like think, because I'm the type of person that needs to process first before I can even have an open conversation with Jared. I need time, you know, to make sure, okay, what is wrong? What am I feeling? Just so that when I sit down and speak to Jared, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not that I know what I'm talking about, but I also understand how I'm feeling in that moment, because I'm that type of person that can feel like 5 different emotions all at once, you know, and I kind of need to like narrow it down. But we speak a lot. Once that time comes, we talk.
Because I'm more of the like I wanna work it out. I don't want to be mad. I don't get angry. I don't fight.
And that's the difference between me and Jared. Jared is okay with, let's talk about it then and then. And I'm just like no, I don't want to talk now. Like, can you just give me like a few hours to digest and then we can come back. Jared is not a fighter, and sometimes I want to fight and then Jared's like, oh no, let's just sort it out.
Let's just talk about it.
Let's just talk about it.
You know? But I also understand processing emotions because it allows you to gain clarity. It allows you to see both sides, and it allows you to approach the issue like with a clear head, without all the BS around it. Like the things, like, you know how your mind goes. Like when you're angry, you can do a lot, but then if you just sit down or calm down and breathe.
That type of thing, when you're upset, it's either like you upset at one thing, right, and then it just ends up being 5 other things. So for me, it's like I need that time to sit down and think, because maybe it's not about the other 4 things. I need to kind of like narrow it down and be like, okay, this is the issue, because you don't want to be problematic. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned in our relationship, is that before it's like it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, when the real problem was just maybe just, I don't know, emotional like understanding. For example, it wasn't necessarily about the dishes or cleaning or those petty little things. So but that's what conversation does. I feel like it just does that. It does that.
And you get better at it with time. You know, every fight is or every little argument or disagreement is different. It's a chance to grow, and if you don't view it that way, you're just gonna have a destructive instead of a constructive outlook on it. And we talk about everything. We spill out our minds and our hearts in those moments, and we're just like, okay, now I understand that better, and you understand this better. Let's find a way to get back on the same page.
It's just a matter of communication, and I think for a long time, like when I saw relationships in other marriages, I'm just like, oh, it doesn't seem like this marriage thing is fun. And I think in our relationship, it's like it's totally different from what I grew up seeing. Understanding that at the end of the day, like we in this together, and I know that Jared like means well every single time, and I mean well every single time, and we're not necessarily here to like bring each other down. What were we talking about? What was the question?
The small arguments. I think you learn a lot about a person when you're like in an argument with them, and I think we always view it, like we said, in growth, as an opportunity to grow, and we've learnt a lot about each other. So the arguments sort of really become, like, as you get on in your years, the arguments start going more to the point faster.
Yeah.
And we learned a lot about how each of us argue, and when there's conflict, how we deal with it. And that just becomes better over time. That is like sort of the joy that you can find in arguments. So we never see like, oh, we had 70 arguments last month, we are so bad. We just like, oh, that was 70 opportunities to grow. But we don't argue like that, of course.
No, we don't shout. I think that's the difference. Like, yes, I get it. Like, we get upset and irritated, but we don't like shout at each other and swear at each other. We're just not that type of people.
Yeah, so, I can't raise my voice at her type thing. It's just so adorable. And even in those moments when she's angry, there's times where I'm like, oh, like if I could tell you, it would make you a little bit more angry.
Yeah.
But
we learning every day, hey? Yo, we learning every day, you guys. Like like next year we're hitting 10 years together. But I feel like every single year it's something different, and we're learning something different. We're opening up differently. We're learning different things about each other. And I think, anyway, I feel like arguments you learn over time. You learn over time how to get better.
We really enjoy each other's company as well. We we love it when we are vibing and stuff like that. So we always want to get back to that. So that's another like plus.
Yeah.
We just want to like get on with it, have the arguments, speak, you know, and get through with it.
I'm just excited to see how things go and where our relationships grows, because it will be different once we have kids and all of this stuff. So we'll definitely be doing, maybe we should do a video like this every year, just to like an update.
Yeah. I'll also show you guys my individual time. Not many people know about it, but if it's interesting enough, let me know in the comments if you want to see what that's like. But I'm kind of a boring dude, but yeah.
I don't think you're boring. I think you think you're boring. Jared's not boring. But yeah.
You guys will be the judges. And lastly, quality time.
Yeah.
Being apart makes being together even better.
Yes.
Yeah, we miss each other easily.
Very easily.
Yeah.
I remember I went to go visit my sister for like 2 days, and coming back was just like, I missed you so much.
So Maka and I, we were just beside ourselves, you know.
Yeah, my mom was even saying, because my mom lives with us, as you guys know, she was like, Jared looks so sad.
Yeah, but Maka and I were just vibing. We love our silence, you know. Maka, he doesn't say many words.
So want to do more dates.
Yeah.
Because I feel like through us being always together, it's like, you know, you forget about these things, man, because you're always together. But we find that going out, you know, making that time for each other just for me and him is very necessary.
It allows you to connect on a different level. It allows you to see each other
differently.
Yeah, in a different setting, which I feel is very important. Like doing different things and connecting other than just being in the house and being in the garden type thing. Because we were even talking about it the other day, like maybe our dates are a bit boring, but whenever we go out, like the conversations that we have in a different setting
the vibe is different.
It's just amazing. We love it. So, but we also want to be more adventurous in things. So we just want to connect deeper, like see each other and learn more about each other in those spaces.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but quality time, and it changes as you go through life.
And you think that we don't need quality time because we together for 24/7. But like you said, it's necessary for us to go outside the house, and I think we've lost that because we're here on the farm, and you know, everything is kind of like far. So like every time we go out, it's either for church but not necessarily to like, you know, bond.
Yeah, and it was cool the other day when we went to that farm and we found a new way home. For us, like getting to spend
so nice.
getting to spend those extra few minutes there, like on the roads, on the back roads, and just driving,
seeing a new place, a new restaurant.
Place, you know,
It was so fun.
And we're always dreaming. Like if you sit with Tawang and I in the car, we're always talking about like what comes next. Oh, this is nice, that is nice. We're always planning for our future, and we're always speaking faith and positivity into our future. So yeah, our quality time is where we sort of get to dream, and then a dream is a glimpse of what's to come in your future. So we build ourselves up in those moments. Yeah.
That's okay.
That's great. Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed our little conversation, and hopefully we have more of these sit-down videos.
Yeah, we'll think about more things.
Yeah, maybe drop down comments, questions if you guys have any. So whenever we do sit down again, we can just refer back to this video. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. And obviously, the next one is definitely going to be a vlog because I'm loving vlogs nowadays.
Spontaneous.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.